back to my YouTube channel, #MovieBay. I am MovieBay, and in this video, I'm going to be reviewing and recapping last week's Baddies episode 5, along with Natalie versus Tommie's boxing match. But before I get too into it, though, I would like for y'all to drop down and hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Because here on MovieBay, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. Hold on, y'all. I feel like my tongue pop was dry as fuck. Hello. That's better. Damn, where was I at? Yes, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. And if that's the type of content that you like, you might as well hit the subscribe button to stick around. And if you find yourself enjoying my commentary along the way, don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up and or drop a comment down below. It really helps you grow with the algorithm. It's Black History Month. Support Black business. Okay? Now let's go ahead and get into episode 5. There's a stranger in my house. I don't know why. Don't even think too much when it comes to Zeus. Okay, here we go. Of course, the episode starts off where the last one ends. We're in the middle of Razor and Scotty going back and forth about who violated whom. And of course, if y'all watched my last review, I'm Team Razor 100% of the way because it doesn't matter your intent. I'm telling you how I feel. And Scotty is just oblivious to the issue at hand, if we're being serious. And I feel like the more Razor talks, the more Razor sobers up, and she is better articulate with her words, because every time Scotty's like, well, you pulled your pants down, you were dancing, you let Krishan touch you, you let other people touch you, Razor can combat that with, that's on me though. I chose to pull my pants down. I chose to dance. I chose to let Rock touch me. I was not okay with you touching me. So Razor was like, if I'm playing favoritism, then I'm playing favoritism. I don't like you, so you can't touch me. Tommie, out of all people, Tommie had to be the voice of reason and let Scotty know, all you have to do is apologize. She says she didn't want you touching her. You touched her. Apologize for it. So eventually the girls end up apologizing. I don't know what the hell Razor was apologizing for. I feel like she was probably trying to apologize if Scotty felt like Razor was picking on her or trying to bully her, but she used the word, if I intimidate you, and that sent everybody like looking all cockeyed at each other and shit. But I feel like that's what she was trying to say. Like, if you feel like I'm picking on you about the situation, I apologize on that. So she apologized. Scotty apologizes for asking about a tattoo. Still not talking about touching her, but okay, like whatever. They shake hands. It's time to get ready to go to the club. Just kidding. Natalie is inspired by Tommie's leadership skills and how well Tommie squashed the situation between Scotty and Razor. So Natalie wants Tommie to do the same between herself and Stunna Girl. So Natalie does call Stunna Girl and lets her know that once you get to the house, you will have a sit-down session with Tommie. Tommie is ready to squash it so we can all go out and perform tonight. And Stunna Girl's like, yeah, all right, let's turn up. So when Stunna Girl and Kat get to the house, they have that sit down with Tommie. Tommie starts off the conversation calm, level-headed, explaining to Stunna Girl, I didn't mean to press you about who you were. I don't listen to female rap. So I was really just asking you questions so you can get your information out there for the fan base of the show. Stunna Girl's like, didn't even have an issue with the questions you were asking me. What I had an issue with is how you jumped in between me and Suki. And Tommie was like, I didn't do that. So Stunna Girl's like, yes, you did. You threw a drink and you tried to sneak me. And Tommie's like, I didn't do that. Now, Stunna Girl's like, look, if you were drunk, you were lit, you probably don't remember, but that is what happened, and that's what I had an issue with. Tommie's like, I don't remember that. I ain't do that. That ain't me. Why would I do that? So now they go back and forth, talk about, let's review the footage. Roll the footage, please. So the footage rolls, and I feel like, y'all, because I watched this the first day it came out, and I rewatched it again today before I did the review to refresh my memory. I feel like Zeus goes back to edit episodes like after a while, because initially the first piece of footage they showed was edited in Tommie's favor, and it made Stunna Girl look crazy if you don't follow everything online. However, when I went back today to rewatch it, it was the footage that was circulating online where Tommie threw the drink blatantly, and she tried to reach over security and hit Stunna in the back of the head. Obviously, the camera cut. It switched angles the moment Tommie did that, so you didn't see if it connected or not, but you saw the effort at the end of the day. At this point, Stunna is done going back and forth with Tommie because Tommie is just denying the situation in a whole as a whole. So Stunna girl is now she threw her shoe because she's done talking. She's talking about Tommie calling her a dope fiend. You can't even remember what happened. Your eyes going every which way. She calling her grandma, and then it's so funny because when Stunna called Tommie a dope fiend, Tommie was on hush mode. She was just sitting there like, and it's like she didn't want to say and. But she knew she wanted to say, and bitch, because she was high as hell. Then Stunna started talking about how Tommie is a child abuser. And then that's when Tommie really wanted to turn up because obviously that's a bad thing to have out in the atmosphere. It's about a situation that happened a while ago. And obviously Stunna Girl did her research, okay? And she was just pulling up all these things about Tommie, how Tommie was beefing with Natalie, but now you on her show and you fake and you fraud. And why am I even arguing with you at this point? So Stunna Girl gets escorted up to her room, and Kat is trying to calm Stunna back down. Kat's talking about how she wished that the conversation went differently because on the way there, Stunna was calm and cheery and ready to perform, but now, you know, everything's hostile again. Side note, I watched this episode with my boyfriend initially, and I thought it was so funny, and I wanted to put it in here. He was like, is she a part of the show? Talking about Kat. I was like, yeah. I was like, she was on Bad Girls Club like season 5, like a while ago. And then he was like, she does not belong on this show. I was like, why did you say that? He was like, because she looks normal and everybody else got bullet wounds and missing teeth. I had to put that in there, y'all. I was dead on the floor rolling because Kat is top tier. Like, let's be honest. She does not belong on this show. After the altercation, Tommie and Natalie are talking, and Tommie was like, not Tommie, Natalie was like, I really just wanted y'all to be able to squash it. And Tommie was like, look, if I ain't able to drill the bitch, I don't even want to have a conversation with her. Y'all not letting me get at her. So I'm about to leave. Like, I'm not about to do this back and forth with this little girl or whatever. So Natalie's trying to convince Tommie not to leave, and eventually Tommie does not leave. The girls get ready to go to the club to perform, and let's get into these outfits because y'all know we got to get into these outfits. All right, y'all, so let's preface this conversation by saying their performance was at a strip club. So Sky's outfit was basic, good for a strip club or whatever. Razor's outfit was bomb AF. I love the cutout. She had on the red Givenchy boots to add a pop of color, okay? Then let's talk about Rock. Finally, Rock has on a decent, cute-ass outfit. Like, I'm surprised. Have the corset top with the baggy pant. It's sexy up top, fun and comfy at the bottom. That's how I dress. I was fucking with it. All right, so next we have Big Biggie in the back, okay? And it's basic, but she has matching gloves with the dress, which I love a glove. Kat has on this cute purple holographic type jumpsuit, which is cute for the occasion. Now let's talk about Lo. Lo outfit is bomb as fuck. It's giving rich bitch. It's Prada. Okay. However, not for the strip club. It's giving like, let's go on a lunch, you know, maybe to the mall shopping and then go to like a bar later, pick up a sugar daddy. That's the vibes I'm getting. Cute outfit, Lo. It's just the wrong occasion. Tommie has on a sheer jumpsuit, which is actually really, really cute. I'm happy she decided to put a bra on because in the getting ready scene, she didn't have a bra on, but I'm happy she decided to put one on. And Natalie has on a Givenchy jacket with a basic romper, cute for the occasion. Oh, Rolly. No. And Stunna Girl has the best outfit of the night, in my opinion, with the corset top. It looked like Rolling Stones with the tongue out. The cutout leather pants that flared at the bottom. Oh, my God. What's that girl name? Stunna Girl and Rock had my favorite outfits, and I can't believe I put Rock's name in there, but that's what happened. So the girls get to the club, and, of course, everybody has to perform. Up first is Rolly. Now, Rolly is either from Vegas or she's living in Vegas primarily as an adult. So this is like her crowd. And Rolly does have a great rapping voice. I think her lyrics are decent if we being honest. However, she needs to work on her stamina because she was skipping every other word to her own song. Up next, we had Stunna Girl. Do I think Stunna Girl should have went second? Absolutely not. However, Stunna Girl rocked the fuck out that stage. She is from the West Coast, so everybody knew the song. Did y'all see how the stripper behind her was turned up rapping word from fucking word? Stunna Girl ran that shit. I told you I watched this episode with my boyfriend, and my boyfriend is like, how do I know this song? How do I know this song? And I was like, well, I heard that it was like on Madden or something. He was like, and that's how I know this song. Like, next to perform is Tommie, and I don't know if Natalie did this, to stir up some drama, because Tommie wanted to go last. But let's be honest, Tommie, because Tommie was complaining about it. I didn't know she had a rap song. I really didn't. So I'm surprised that you wanted to go last, as if you were like the Nicki Minaj of everybody. And no, ma'am, you not popping, you're not on the radio, you're not on a video game. But let's talk about the performance. I feel like Tommie has a great rapping voice. The lyrics were decent. Tommie had a decent performance, but following Stunna Girl, I feel like the crowd was like more hyped for Stunna Girl, obviously. Last on the roster to perform anyways is Rock, and she did It's a Vibe. I felt like this was not a good song for the venue. However, that is like her most popular song. I personally love the song. Rock is a great performer. There's really nothing else I can say about that. And then Lo gets inspired and she decides to perform her song, which is an ass shaking song, which is good for the venue. I want to add in though how Rock is super aggressive when she gets drunk and she gets like all lesbian mode, even though she don't like girls and that's why girls don't like her type shit. She was like trying to like dance on Lo and force Lo to turn around and bend over, and Lo played it off really cute. But if you just look at Rock in that strip club scene, like, girl is mad aggressive. Like, I would have slid Rock on God. Like, don't do that to me. Like, I'm raised her in a situation, bro. Like, don't touch me. You going too hard. Now, if we want to be honest, if we want to talk about the order of performances, I feel like it should have went as such. Rolly should have went first. Tommie should have went second. Rock should have went third, and Stunna Girl should have went fourth, only because they on the West Coast, and Stunna Girl, that is Stunna Girl's fan base. But I do understand putting Rock last because, she's the biggest Zeus star. But It's a Vibe for the strip club, no. So Stunna Girl would have left that hoe off, turned up with some throw it in rotation. Okay, so my lineup would have been completely based off of what song you're doing and how popular you are. This Sunday, because I'm recording this late, we have Natalie wearing Journey's bow. We have DJ Sky informing Rock that Tommie had an issue with Rock performing last when Tommie is the one who really wants to perform last. We have Tommie getting ran off once again by Stunna Girl. Like, Tommie, why are you letting this little girl get to you? Like, drop it. And then we have Stunna Girl versus Biggie over We Don't Know Just Yet. That's going to wrap up episode 5 recap review. If you enjoyed my commentary, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and or drop down and leave a comment. Did you think that Scotty and Razor's apology was fake? What are your thoughts on Stunna Girl? I feel like Stunna Girl be coming with that heat. I usually feel like they could edit the arguing scenes, but Stunna Girl is so funny. I could just watch her argue all day. And who was your favorite Baddies performance? Now, I'm going to go ahead and get into my thoughts over the Tommie versus Natalie boxing match. As y'all already know, the Baddies were in London this past weekend, and there was a whole bunch of drama that popped off even before the boxing match. So, Natalie, Tommie, Rolly, Jonathan, and I'm not sure if Scotty went or not, but they all went to Chris Brown's concert, and backstage, Tommie got into it with Chris Brown's people because she wanted to see the baby, and then they closed the door on her face, leading to her kind of like kicking or pushing at the door like, fuck that baby ugly anyways, or whatever. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyways, don't talk about kids. The kids are off limits, like everybody fucking says. This led to Natalie, Rolly, and Jonathan having to deal with Tommie's backlash. So this led to Rolly confronting Tommie sneaking Natalie, and all of this is even before the fight. So it comes to the press conference, and Tommie is walking out on the press conference when she's forced to answer questions about her relationship with Natalie. At the weigh-in, Natalie and Tommie are trying to get at each other. Natalie telling Tommie that, bitch, you're on my show. Matter of fact, you're fired. But y'all know Natalie loves to fake fire people. like she tried to fire Rolly, but Rolly's back on the show. Let's be honest, Natalie, it's your show, but you're really not running shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing my voiceover, and I'm looking at this picture. And look at the security guard who has California tattooed on his face. It looks like a penis. All right, let's go ahead and get into my review, my thoughts about the actual boxing match. So online, a lot of people are surprised that Natalie won. I'm personally not, but I'll get into that later. Everybody is making up excuses for Tommie, saying that Tommie was paid to lose. I personally don't think Tommie and Tommie's ego would even accept a check to be, made a fool of on national TV, on the internet, especially after all the Chris Brown stuff has happened. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, even if Tommie was paid to lose, you can still put up a fight and lose honorably. You know what I'm saying? What is this, the longest fucking yard? Anyways, they also are saying that Tommie was high and or drunk when she entered the ring. One, I don't believe that because I just don't think Tommie is that irresponsible to get into the ring under the influence when you can literally die. Like, the wrong punch could have ended her life. You know what I'm saying? However, if she was that irresponsible, then that's on Tommie. You're a grown-ass woman. You made that decision to get in the ring like that. So don't make excuses for your ass getting handed to you if that's how you chose to get into the ring. Now, I think, and I am all team Natalie Nunn. That's my B word since season 4. Okay, y'all be asleep on her top. Put some respect on her name. Okay, Natalie is an athlete. Even though she's gained weight, she's had babies, she's in her late 30s, she's gained weight. Once an athlete, always an athlete. And if you're an athlete, you understand that. You know what I'm saying? And she's competitive anyways. So even if Tommie wasn't taking it seriously, Natalie is an athlete. She's a competitor. She was going to take it seriously regardless. So don't ever put your guard down on the Natalie motherfucking Nunn. Okay, and that's my thoughts about the situation. Make sure y'all go buy her merch, okay? It's ugly, but go support Black businesses. Thank y'all so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Be sure y'all hit the subscribe button if you really enjoy my commentary. Leave me a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. I will be reviewing Baddies West episode 6 tonight or tomorrow, meaning Monday. Preferably tonight, though, so I can just hurry up and get this shit out the way. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again, and I'll see y'all next time. It's a date.